What is refrigeration? Refrigeration may be defined as lowering the temperature of an enclosed space by removing heat from that space and transferring it elsewhere. A device that performs this function may also be called as air conditioner or refrigerator. Vapor compression refrigeration. VCR is a system in which the refrigerant undergoes phase change, is one of the many refrigeration cycles and the most widely used method for air conditioning of buildings. A standard VCR system has four components: a compressor, a condenser, an expansion valve, or a throttling valve, and an evaporator. The work is input through the compressor. In a VCR system, the working fluid is compressed from the gaseous state and then it is fed to a condenser. During the compression, the temperature and the pressure of the medium increases. In the condenser, the temperature of the working fluid falls and thus the fluid medium changes from the gaseous to the liquid state. The liquid working fluid or the refrigerant is fed to the expansion device or the throttling valve. In the throttling valve, the pressure is lowered and thus the boiling point of the liquid. From the expansion valve, the working fluid is fed to an evaporator where the low pressured liquid starts to evaporate into the gaseous form. The temperature of this medium remains same as the heat absorbed is in the form of latent heat. The final stage or phase of the refrigerant medium coming out of the evaporator is gas. This gas is again fed to the compressor and thus the cycle repeats. Here the question arises, why don't we supply the fluid or the working medium from the evaporator directly to a condenser? It's very simple. Due to the low pressure, the medium is bulky and has large volume. For such a medium to get condensed requires more space, which is not feasible. Thus, a compressor is used in between an evaporator and a condenser, which brings the pressure to the atmospheric level, causing it to easily get condensed. How can we measure the refrigeration efficiency? The refrigeration efficiency is measured by COP, coefficient of performance. What is COP? The COP is the ratio of cooling effect to the work input into the system.
Advantages and disadvantage of VCR system. Disadvantage. First, constant contribution to depletion to Earth's ozone layer. Carbon dioxide emission causes the global warming. Advantages: relatively inexpensive, very mature technology, can directly be driven by mechanical systems. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you everyone.